and I hate to be the one to say it, but everybody didn't fumble you. Like, people get online and be like, oh, they fumbled me, this person fumbled me, that person fumble. Like, no, everybody didn't fumble you. And I'm saying this because I had to learn this myself. Like, sometimes it's you, sometimes you are or were the problem. And that's okay. Like, that's how we grow. And we can be real and honest with ourselves and be able to look back and reflect and be like, you know what? I was the problem in that scenario, or, you know, I could have handled that better, or I could have said things a little better. But everybody didn't fumble you, because guess what? If everybody in this world is talking about something, we all been fumbled, then who really is the problem? And sometimes it's just really about being able to take that next level of accountability and say, hey, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. If you're a Taylor Swift fan, you caught that. But yeah, the only reason I thought of it is because I heard this creator, no shade, but I heard this creator, he was talking about, like, you know, people fumbling you. And I'm like, it's not always other people. Sometimes it really is. It's us.
Hey cousin, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite cousin, Glow Up with Elon. You already know this channel is your safe space to just be. Here we celebrate women embracing themselves with love, patience, and kindness. I'm that cousin, your favorite cousin, cheering you on, reminding you to forgive yourself and helping you shine from the inside out. Every video we create is a chance for us to laugh, learn, and glow up together, adding a little sparkle, a little softness, and just the right amount of realness. So if you're ready to elevate your life one step at a time, then cousin, you're exactly where you're meant to be. And that's here with me. Now listen, cousins, it's hump day. Happy hump day. I hope you are doing okay. We are officially halfway through the week, which means this weekend is slowly approaching, and soon it's going to be time for us to let our hair down, breathe, and relax. But in the meantime, cousin, we got to tap into today's topic because it's a big one. Today we're going to talk about how to know when you're the problem. Yes, we're going there today, cousins. So yeah, I know some of y'all gonna be mad at me, but it's okay. I love you still. Because sometimes people are so used to playing victim for so long that they become blinded to the reality that they just might actually be the problem. And it's not always intentional. Sometimes it's just old habits, unhealed wounds, or perspective we never question. See, a lot of people treat being a problem like it's a permanent scar. Something that defines who they are forever, but that's not true. That's why a lot of people avoid admitting that they're the problem, because they feel like it's just like something they can't get rid of. They don't want the negative connotation that is attached to that statement. They don't want to feel labeled or judged. But cousin, it's the catch. Knowing you're the problem is not a death sentence. You can actually fix the issue within yourself, and there are many ways to do it. So in today's video, we're going to break it all down, how to identify when you are the problem, how to admit it without shame or guilt, and the real actionable ways you can fix and grow through it. Because over here, we don't fear accountability. We embrace it. It's one of the most powerful forms of self-love. But wait, cousins, before we get into this video, let's do a little cleanup and get some housekeeping together. If you're not a part of this family yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button to join the best cousin family on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video and press that notification bell so you never miss when I drop new gems. So alright, cousins, get comfortable, grab your favorite drink, tea, whatever you choose. Take a deep breath. Come on. Inhale. Exhale. And let's tune into this video. Stay tuned.
Maturing is realizing that it's not always everybody else, but it's actually you. Like, you're the problem. You're going to get to a point in life where you're going to realize that you keep attracting these certain kind of friendships or these certain kind of men. All the friends you attract, somehow they all just F you over, or they hating on you, or they take advantage of you. Or maybe all the guys you date treat you horribly. after a while. Maybe all they want from you is one thing and one thing only. And instead of complaining about who you're attracting into your life, maybe it's time to, do some inner work, do some self-reflection. Like, granted, those people are horrible, but why do you keep letting those people into your life? Why do you keep attracting these kind of people? There has to be something about you that makes these people feel comfortable to even approach you, to even attach themselves onto you. Like, really think about that. So maybe instead of constantly complaining about the kind of people that you attract into your life and how people always do this and that to you, start asking yourself, why are you allowing it? What unhealed version of you or what unhealed parts of you need to work on so you can begin rejecting those kind of people, that kind of energy once you come across it. And once you start doing that inner work and self-reflection, you are going to realize you are indeed the problem. It's not always them. No, it's you too. Like, it's you, babe. It's you. And it's nothing wrong with realizing that you are the problem. Just make sure you're doing the work to fix it so you won't keep living in this constant cycle of attracting these kind of people into your life.
When you start dealing with the emotionally stable, emotionally safe type of person, that's when you then realize that you are the problem. Me. I'm the problem. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking about myself, like, I'm single. I ain't got no kids. Never a baby mama. I ain't got no baby daddy. I don't got none of those things. I got my own place. I own my house. I got 2 vehicles, no payment. Good job history, good rental history. You name things on the list that you would think would make you a qualified person to date. And all those things do matter. Let's be clear. But dealing with somebody that's emotionally stable and emotionally safe tells you that all those things that you do have is not enough. I'm talking to this man, y'all. Mind you, this man has always been on the roster. I just be telling y'all stories about men that I like more than him until I cut them off, and then, here we are. That's why having a roster is important, but that's a story for another day. But this man that I talk to, and I just adore him just because of how he treat me and how he handled me. And the thing is, like, we was honest with each other right off the bat. I'm like, I'm not emotionally available. You know what I mean? Like, I know you like me, you pursuing me, I appreciate it, woo, woo, woo. It's like I have been, through a lot, not even necessarily with men, just in life. And like how he handles conflicts, like, we're not arguing, we're having a disagreement. He shuts it down, honey. We figures it out right then. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'll just be wanting to fix it because I do not want to be at odds with this man. And it's just like, if I bring a problem to him, he got 15 different solutions. He just a grown and mature man. And for me, it makes me like him more, but not even romantically, just personally. Like, I like your characteristics. These are things that I want my husband to have. And I'm out here dating with intention. And he's allowing me to open up and be myself and work with me where I'm at. I do feel like I'm a good girl. But I'm not perfect. So me meeting him and him exploring me the way that he's exploring me, it lets me know that I got some things I need to work on. Yeah, I got some things I need to work on. He never pretended to be perfect either, but he's way farther along emotionally and mentally than I am. So I'm happy that he is patient with me. And I'm just loving the journey, and I'm just like blossoming inside. And even if me and him don't work out, like, it's okay. He has set the bar so high to where I'm not dealing with a man that's emotionally unavailable. I'm not dealing with a man that's emotionally unstable. I'm not. Because I done got a little taste of what it could be like when a man for real got your back.
Hey, I done figured myself out. I'm the problem. And I can finally admit that. I'm the fucking problem. Cause I'll be liking a motherfucker for a good 2 weeks. Like, super interested. We going on dates. We damn near in love. It's a fairy tale. I'm damn near finna propose. And then that 3rd week, I'm over it. I turn into a fuck nigga. I go ghost. I ain't interested no more. I ain't even responding to messages. I ain't trying to link. I ain't interest out the fucking window. And I don't know if it's a mix of my fault mixed with the fact that the field is just, like, the streets is just bullshit. Like, the options is just bullshit. But, like, First of all, we all think we got a million options, and that ain't true, because the options they just don't be optioning. Like, the motherfucker, it just ain't it. Like, the streets is bullshit. It ain't what you think out here. So if you got somebody that you genuinely fuck with, it ain't nothing better out there. I promise you, stick with that shit, figure it out, and make that shit work, because I'm bullshit. I just realized that. Like, what the fuck?
It literally took for me to find a good person to realize I'm really the problem. Baby, I have so many unhealed wounds and trauma that now it affects literally all of my relationships that I'm getting into. I didn't realize something ain't right up here either. I be flipping out over the most craziest thing. Then I used to be the person that used to make it sound like it was the other person, when in reality, it was me. Like, I literally had a good man that was chill. That was, he was real chill, didn't really do too much. Like, y'all, when y'all get into these relationships, y'all gotta start coming healed. Especially if you want a person that's already healed their own self and that already got things under control. You gotta learn to control your own self, control those emotions. Cause sometimes us as women, we be all over the place. And we really do be the problem. So I had to take time to myself so I could really work and focus on myself so I could be a better person for this man. Because he was the sweetest person. It was just me. It literally took for me to find a good person to realize I'm really the problem. Baby, I have so many unhealed wounds and trauma that now it affects literally all of my relationships that I'm getting into. I didn't realize something ain't right up here either. I be flipping out over the most craziest thing. Then I used to be the person that used to make it sound like it was the other person, when in reality, it was me. Like, I literally had a good man that was chill. That was, he was real chill, didn't really do too much. Like, y'all, when y'all get into these relationships, y'all gotta start coming healed. Especially if you want a person that's already healed their own self and that already got things under control. You gotta learn to control your own self, control those emotions. Cause sometimes us as women, we be all over the place. And we really do be the problem. So I had to take time to myself so I could really work and focus on myself so I could be a better person for this man. Because he was the sweetest person. It was just me.
Every single time I befriend somebody who's like, I don't have friends. I don't know why people don't like me, but I don't have friends. I find out very fast why they don't have friends. I hate to say it, but a lot of times y'all are the problem. If you don't have a single friend, a lot of times you are indeed the problem. And y'all can talk about depression this and anxiety that and da. As somebody mentally ill, as somebody with friends who are mentally ill, as somebody who is still in very fulfilling friendships, I love my friends, would do anything for my friends. My friends would do anything for me. Love them down across the country. I have many a friend. Sometimes you're the problem. And I don't say that to be mean. I say that from a place of love. Go figure out why you're the problem. You need to figure it out. Some of you are very inconsiderate. Some of you are very flaky. Some of you never check in on your friends and then say, oh, but I'm a low maintenance friend. Being a low maintenance friend does not mean that you don't hear from your friends for months and months and months at a time. It's not what that means. If you are truly somebody's friend, they will hear from you eventually. You know, if you have to cancel plans because you're not feeling well, you don't just not show up, or you don't just text them and say, can't make it. You say something like, so sorry, let's reschedule when I'm feeling better. I don't feel like myself. You give them a little something they can work with. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Take it or leave it.
Sometimes you are the problem. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I made a mistake. I fucked up. I could have did this differently. a part of self-growth and a part of just growing as a person, you have to look at yourself and be like, I messed up. I made a mistake. You have to be able to look back at chapters in your life and be like, that's not who I am no more. I don't own that person. I no longer belong to that person, and I've grown to become better. You got to look at yourself every day and say, sometimes you are the problem until you get it right. You won't always be perfect, but sometimes you are dead ass wrong. You are dead ass wrong. And until you can look in the mirror and admit, I was wrong, you will never see your issues. You will never grow. You will constantly run into the same thing. You will always be a victim of yourself. You got to free yourself and understand sometimes you are the problem. You are the problem. And once you get that together, you'll be a better person. You'll be able to accept your wrongs. You'll be able to grow. You will be able to see a change in yourself and a change in your life because you have now corrected the wrongs you have done.
Cousin, do you need a sec? Let me give you a second. Okay, we're back. Go ahead. Take a deep breath. I'll give you a couple more seconds to regroup your thoughts because I know there was a lot to reflect on. Listen, cousin, one thing we're always going to do over here is take accountability for our actions, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not here to sugarcoat your journey or pat you on the back when you know deep down inside something needs to be fixed. Yes, I'm going to have that conversation that makes you really look inside yourself, and sometimes you might not like what you see, but that's the beauty of this space. This is your growth room, your mirror moment, your check-in with your favorite cousin who loves you enough to tell you the truth with compassion. I'm not going to always make content that paints you out to be the victim or the person who has it all together. That's not real life. Sometimes you are the problem. Sometimes you are the villain in someone else's story, and even in your own. And cousin, it's okay because villains can be rewritten. Characters can evolve. People can grow. No, I'm not a therapist. I'm damn sure not a psychologist. But what I am is someone who uses my own experiences, my mistakes, my healing, my humbling moments, and the experience of those around me to help you elevate yourself. Everything I share is rooted in real life lessons and real life transformations. That's why I end all my videos with tips. Because I'm not here to just point out the issue. I'm here to help you rebrand yourself into a new and improved you. In this topic, knowing when you're the problem is no exception. Because when you learn to identify your own toxic patterns, your triggers, your flaws, and your blind spots, you prevent so many bigger storms from happening. You save relationships before they crumble. You stop cycles before they repeat. You heal things before they turn into wounds you carry for years. When you recognize you're the problem and address it early, you protect your relationships because it addresses flaws that turn into arguments, resentments, and emotional distance. Your family, because unchecked behavior affects everyone around you. Your friendship, because people can only tolerate so much before they slip away quietly. Your career, because lack of accountability shows up at work too. And yourself, because self-sabotage is real and sometimes it's you blocking you. We're not doing the victim mentality over here. We're breaking that. We're owning our stuff so we can evolve, glow, and thrive. Let's get into details, cousin. Here's how you could tell when you might actually be the problem. You keep having the same conflict with different people. If your relationship, friendships, or situationships keeps falling apart in similar ways, the common denominator might just be you, cousin. Patterns don't lie. You also get defensive when someone gives you feedback. If every piece of constructive criticism feels like an attack, that's a sign you struggle with accountability. You never apologize first or at all. If my bad feels like it tastes nasty coming out your mouth, that's ego. Check that at the door. Ego will have you losing things you didn't have to lose. You make yourself the victim in every story. Now, we know somebody that do this. We all got one person around us that does this. If everyone wrongs you, everyone misunderstands you, everyone switches up, cousin, the issue may not be everybody. It may just be you. And lastly, people close to you seems drained. If people walk on eggshells around you or hesitate to share their feelings, there's something you might not be seeing, cousin. Maybe it just might be you. But here's the part that matters the most, cousin. The glow up part. Acknowledging your role without excuses. Say it plainly. I messed up. No buts. No because. No if you had. Growth starts with ownership, cousin. You have to own what you do. You sit with the discomfort. Accountability isn't supposed to feel good. Who told you that? That the truth stings. That pain is pushing you into the next version of yourself. Cousin, this is utmost one of the most important things. Apologize correctly. A real apology includes admission, acknowledgement of harm, a plan to do better, change behavior. None of that, my bad. Well, if you feel like I'm sorry, if you feel like I did this, or if you feel like I did that, then I'm sorry. That's not an apology at all. Also, you need to learn your triggers. Ask yourself, why do I react this way? Where did this come from? Is this a wound or a habit? Figure out what's causing your triggers and get a hold of them and try to see ways that you can prevent things from triggering you. Practice active listening. Instead of listening to respond, listen to understand. Sometimes your solution is what the other person is trying to tell you. Set emotional boundaries for yourself. Sometimes you need boundaries too. Stop overreacting, stop overthinking, and stop overstepping. It's okay, cousin, to set your boundaries. And lastly, do the work consistently. Growth isn't a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. Show up for yourself the way you show up for others. Cousin, like I said, accountability is not punishment. It's empowerment. It's self-love on a higher level. Okay, cousins? Now, I want to hear from you guys. When did you realize you just might be the problem? And be honest. You notice a no judgment zone over here. Like I always say, we do not judge over here. Because, baby, I done had my moments when I had to realize I was the problem. I used to also be like, oh, it's everybody. No. It was me. Yeah. So everything that I'm mentioning, I'm not just speaking from the POV of, someone else. I'm speaking from my own POV. I was too the problem, in certain situations. And I had to reevaluate myself and I had to get myself together. So that's why I'm making this video, not to bash anyone, not to judge anyone, not to make you feel like you're an evil person. But sometimes we need to hear that, like, hey, you just might be the problem. So, leave a comment down below so we could create a conversation. And maybe this conversation can help someone else who might be thinking they're the problem, but they are afraid to come out to actually say it. But if they see more people being vulnerable and talking about it, they'll just come out and actually say, hey, maybe something is wrong with me. Something that I'm doing is not right, and it just may just be me. So tell me in the comments the moment that you actually realize and just open your eyes to, to the situation. I want to know where your head is at after this conversation. And listen, don't keep all this good knowledge to yourself. Send this video to at least 3 cousins who need this message. You never know who might actually need this push to get them out there to understand that, hey, yeah, I might be the problem. But I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss when your cousin drops some great gem. Okay? And always remember, be you, because there's only one you, and the world needs more people like you. But like the sand in the hourglass, we are out of time. So until next time, bye, cousin.